Hello, my name is Ailin Sanchez. Today I'm going to be informing you guys about every woman's struggle and steps toward empowerment. As a young woman, our duty is to become powerful and independent and to set an example for others. As any other human being, we go through serious stages in our lives that will define how we act, interact, and communicate with others in the future. And if we don't have a good example or a guidance or someone that we could look up to, this could change the outcome of how we turn out in the future, right? And in this speech, I'm gonna be informing you guys about the self-esteem, and how this affects young women in our young lives, and that would affect in the future. I'm gonna be talking about some steps to take toward empowerment and a list of some programs that could help to reach our goals. Now, how many people? We all did, right? So we all went to that adolescent stage in our life that we have serious self-esteem issues, right? And for women, it's actually harder for us because we have that image of the perfect woman that we try to live up to, that it's like an insane ideology because none of us are perfect, right? So growing up, I used to think that I was never going to find that perfect partner for my life that would like me just the way I was. And I even, it was so sad, but I even thought about once getting like a plastic surgery or something to look better or whatever, right? So sadly, our minds associate gestures with either positive or negative view, even if that association that we make for that expression is like totally different from what that gesture really meant. And our brain exists something called the anterior cingulate cortex, which involve the rational cognitive functions such as reward, anticipation, decision making, and empathy, impulse control, and emotions. And this specific part of the brain is actually larger in a woman, which influences us a lot more emotionally. If you ever thought why women were so dramatic and emotional, this is why. And so this part of the brain makes us more sensible to verbal and non-verbal expressions. Our criticisms either positive or negative affect us a lot more, right, than guys. And also, estrogen and progesterone makes a woman more sensitive and emotional, and affects us more when someone doesn't just rejects us. Someone rejects us, right? And as human beings, we learn by observing others, observing our parental figures or someone that's in our life that influences us, right? And when a child doesn't have this influential person in their lives that have faith toward their unique abilities, this really affects them when they grow up because they don't have this approval from their parental figure or person that influences them, right? And some things, a study by Thomas E. Joyner found that most people are highly motivated to believe good things, like the best things of themselves. Knowingly or not, they look for people who verify these good emotions, where a person that is depressed looks for feedback from people that are showing them bad emotions, right? And so moving from these things, I'm gonna now talk about some stuff to bring up our self-esteem and to reach that goal that we have toward empowerment. And some of these steps are that we have to fulfill our highest, truest expression of ourselves. Without this, there's no way that we can reach that goal that we have. We have to be ourselves. We have to be confident, be persistent. No matter what gets in our way, we have to be persistent. We have to trust our instincts, stay away from negativity. We have to embrace our mistakes. We're all humans, we all make mistakes. The key points that we have to step up and come back even stronger than before. We have to stand by what we believe, We have to educate ourselves in any possible way that we can. We have to create opportunities for ourselves and step out of our comfort zone. Some ways that we could get help to reach our empowerment is by a mentor, and some good mentors that we can find. It's a family member, a friend, a neighbor, a counselor. Even though this mentoring mentors can be really good, we have to choose them wisely because not everybody is up to that figure or something, you know. Even though having a mentor is really good, there's also some other programs that can help us to reach that goal. And some of these programs that I choose was the Mentoring Women's Network Foundation, which is a professional mentoring program for women's inclusive training and networking and access mentor one-on-one relationships. This is a very good website, a program that has inspired many women to reach the empowerment goal. The second program that I chose was a life training coach. These coaches, they work very hard to help us reach that goal. The first thing that they do is they sit with you, right, and they analyze what's really the most important thing in your life. They design a plan to achieve that goal and work with you to eliminate any obstacles or blocks that stand in your way. And in addition, they'll partner with you until you get that into the success point that you want to get. The third program that I chose was the J.P. Morgan Chase and CEO Women's on the Move. It's a program that has proven invaluable channels to hear directly from and exchange ideas, and women to live women that are in companies in which we could all get into that point. And so being a woman is not easy, and we face many struggles in our lives, and we can consider all these steps and points that I have given you guys, and I hope you'll, even men, you could also use these steps to reach that empowerment goal that you guys want to. And I hope this informational speech could help you guys. So that's it.